Yeah, what's up, you guys? How's everyone doing? To my new subscribers, thank you. To my old subscribers, you're welcome again into this video. Yeah, let's get into it. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about and then doing a breakdown of my biggest trade for the year, right? So this is a 1 to 10 hour trade. It doesn't always come because usually my setup is usually 1 to 3, 1 to 5. But when trades like this come, I like to maximize them and then like usually take out the best opportunity with those trades. So how do I approach my week? So this was the week, it was in November, I think the second or the third week of November. So usually how I start my trading is I look at what is the market doing, right? So obviously I have a bigger trend line coming from here, and then I can see that since September we have been on a downtrend. So I'm gonna draw my trend line from this down to this, right? Okay, I'm gonna do it like this, and then I will have another trend line from here that's gonna touch here, because I majorly focus on trend lines. So I don't joke with my trend lines at all. So this is on the 4-hour time frame. Then I'm going to mark my high and low of the week. How I approach my high and low of the week is I make use of the first 4 hours of the week. So this is a Sunday. This is one 4-hour candle. This is another second 4-hour candle. So I'm going to mark the high out like this and stretch it for throughout the whole week, and then I'm going to name it high of the week, HOW. Then I'm going to make another one and then put it below here, and also name it stretched out through the whole week, and give it a name, right? Low of the week. So once I get this approach done, next is I'm going to be going down to the lower time frames to look at, okay, where is the market right now. So my principle is usually, if the market breaks below the low of the week, because this is a downtrend, if my confluences are much more in the direction of the current trend, I usually get more wins during those weeks. So at first the market broke above the high of the week by about 71 pips. So normally, based on my strategy, I would be looking out for more buys for that week. But then I know that overall I'm on a downtrend, right? The market is on a downtrend. Then I look at, okay, where did the market get to? The market got to this area, which is a major resistance, right? This is a zone which is a major resistance zone, and the market rejected from there. Then I started observing what's going on. So here we created, let me use a path. Here we created higher high, higher low, higher high, and we didn't continue, right? And then it turned back down immediately. Went back. So obviously we are in a range, right? And then it did double top, turn back down again. So market started, after the double top, market started with higher low, lower high, lower low, right? Lower high. So I'm expecting the market to make a lower low, which is what is giving me a sign to enter into my trade, right? So that being said, my entry time frame is usually on the 15 minutes. What am I looking for on the 15 minutes time frame? I can see overnight market has sort of bounced back up. Then I'm going to draw another trend line from here to where the market is currently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start looking out for market behavior, right? Market structure. I'm going to start looking at, okay, what is market going to do? So I'm going to do a replay, and then I will start waiting for markets to behave around this area for me to see a confluence to take a sell. The reason I'm taking a sell is I would rather be more on the side of the overall trend than forcing myself to take a buy. You get? So I'm going to just keep waiting. I'll keep waiting for the markets to do its thing. So once this area gets retested, now once market comes back to this area, right, and usually I don't take any trades until after 8 a.m. rather. I let the 7 a.m. candle close, then I'm looking to enter a trade after 8 a.m. So now no trades for me until market has come back to this area. So I'm going to shift my trend line to where the market is currently. Now market is in this area. What am I looking out for? I'm looking for an M pattern, a hem pattern rather, for market to come back to this area, create a formation, either bullish, bearish engulfing, inside bar, evening star, whatever, morning star, any of those patterns. Once that's created, then it signals for me to take a sell. So I'm looking at what the market is doing. Now once this has happened, right, once this has happened, this is an indication for me that this area is not being taken out. This area, you can see market has, once it break retest, it didn't go, come back again, didn't go the first time, come back again, didn't go. So now what am I looking out for? I'm looking for markets to come back to half of this previous candle, like this bearish engulfing candle, because if we zoom out, this is an inside bar pattern, right? This is I think is morning star. Where's my, okay, so this is a morning star, this here is a morning star, which is indication for me to take a sell, right? What are my confluences here? My trend line is here, my psychology level is here, 26500, and then I'm going to put my stop loss 20 pips or thereabouts, so above all of this structure, right, above this area, just so, okay, if market is going to take a breather, if it comes to this area to stop me out, then I'm going to accept my loss that market is going back up. So initially my target was 1 to 3. My target was 1 to 3, right? Because that's my normal trade. But then when market came to trigger me in, so I'm going to just play this, and then I got triggered on this candle, right? I got triggered here. Then when market came to trigger me, I'm looking at, okay, for me to have a continuation, to have like a full bias that, all right, market is going in my direction, this low has to be taken out. So I'm observing the market now. Let's play. And then once the market breaks, now I know confidently that, okay, I'm in a good trade, right? So my trade has gone so close to almost eating TP here. Almost eating TP, right? But then I'm observing what the market is doing in those areas. I didn't close out here because there is no reason for me to close. What I'm looking out for now is I'm looking for a continuation, because this low has been taken out. This low here has been taken out. I'm waiting now for a break and a retest of this low to enter another position, which is what I did. Once this low got taken out, then after this bearish engulfing candle, I wait for another one to show, then I take a sell again. And then, yeah, once I see this, I'm entering another sell. I entered for another sell, and then all my stop loss now will now be somewhere around 20 pips in profit, right? So from here, I let the market do what it wants to do, and then because then there's a support here. If we go to the 4-hour time frame, this is a support area on the 4-hour time frame. If you can see, let me just take out this session break for a second. Hold on. Okay, so take our session break. You're gonna see this is a zone here, daily zone that I've marked out. So I'm expecting for the market to come overall to that zone. to then take me out for a 1 to 10. So let's go back to 15 minutes. I'm going to then draw out this to get to this zone. So back on the 15 minutes now. So if you can see that this trade was a 7.3 risk to reward trade, and I'm already break even on it here. Then this second entry is a 4.9 risk to reward trade. So altogether gave me a 1 to 10 risk to reward. But this was not like my biggest trade in terms of like monetary value, but in risk to reward, this is my biggest trade, because a 1 to 7, or let's say a 1 to 7.2, then a 1 to 5, almost a 1 to 5, and then I held this trade for about 2 days. Let me bring back the section break for you to see. So I held this trade for I think about 2 days or thereabout, and then I just let the markets do its thing, and then I keep trailing my stop loss when I saw that structures were being taken out. So the next structure I'm looking at is this low. Once this low gets taken out, I move my stop loss to this place. So let's keep looking. So once immediately this trade gets taken out, I then move all of my this one is already break even. This one now, I move my stop loss above this area and wait for a retest to see, okay, if this area is going to be respected or not. Then I let it play out as well. Then we saw a break and then a retest of this area. And once, okay, so then news came out. I can't really remember the news now. But news this was a quick news push on GBP that just pushed everything to TP. So when market broke here and then gave me a retest, then when I saw this bearish formation, which is Morningstar again, I had a full confirmation that alright, this formation, this is like one of the major patterns that I trade. When I saw this formation again, I knew fully well that okay, my trade is in good hands, so to speak. So I moved all my stop loss into break even, and then I set TP and I just left the chart. So when I came back to the chart, I saw that all my TP was hit. So I didn't get another entry here because I didn't want to sort of like get overconfidence, then sort of over leverage my account. But obviously, based on my strategy, this was a good entry also for me. But then my TP got hit for a 1 to 10. I think even much more than that. Yeah, for see overall. Let me take this back to the initial stop loss, so you can see. So overall, I had like a 1 to 5 on this one, and this one was a 1 to 7.3. So that's my biggest trade for the year. I hope you learned something from it. Yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. See you in the next video. Peace.